Our next guest says her mission is prayer, perseverance, and positivity. Ann DeSantis is a Catholic author, speaker, and podcaster. Her new book is Love and Care for the Marginalized. Ann joins us now from Philadelphia. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Good morning, Colleen. It's great to be here.
You're so busy, author, speaker, podcaster, and there's a few other things we'll be talking about, but you also, I have to say, wow, congratulations. You just earned your master's in theology.
Yes, I loved the time of study. I attended St. Joseph's College of Maine online. And so it took a few years, but was so thrilled to finish. I did finish this past year.
Yeah, congratulations. That's a huge accomplishment.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how anyone finds the time to study with everything else you're going on in your busy life. So let's talk about your book. You also had time to write a book, Love and Care for the Marginalized. It's 40 days of meditations. Tell us about this.
During the last year, during the pandemic year, I started to think about what many people went through with the isolation, with not feeling part of community. And the idea came to me to write a simple book. It's 40 meditations. And so every day there is a reflection, a prayer, and a call to action, and a quote too. And the quotes come from popes, saints, religious leaders. I even have a couple movie quotes in there. And the whole idea is to bring an awareness to all of us, to those people in our lives who don't have the love and the support that they deserve. So that's really what the book is all about, Colleen.
And first the reflections, like you said, and the quotes from a wide variety, even movies, ones from Rocky, right?
Yes.
And another one from the movie Rudy, because you find these quotes.
Yes.
And then you give everyone an action for the day. And some are just as simple as one was reflecting on grandparents. And it's like, okay, say a prayer for your grandparents today. Actually, I think it was your grandmother's reflection or her quote. And then you tell everybody, okay, I love the thought. Just, okay, today, say a prayer for your grandparents, whether they're here or they're in heaven. And so they're very simple actions that you came up with, and then a prayer afterwards. So it's a really easy thing someone can do every day.
That's right. And as you said, I did include some different sources there. There are a lot of saints as well, some from Pope John Paul II, even Pope Francis, a lot of quotes there from him, Mother Teresa, Saint Teresa of Calcutta. And so the whole idea is to bring that awareness to all of us, because there's marginalized people. There's people who don't feel that they have the support that they really do deserve, especially when we've been through such a tough year this past year. It brings that awareness to people in our neighborhoods, churches, home, extended families. We all know someone who is not, really feeling like they have someone that they can count on to feel that they're part of something, part of community. And as Catholics, that's what we're called to do. We're called to reach out to those people who don't feel that they have the support they deserve.
And we have spent a year, more than a year, really, we've become isolated. And now it's time again to start reaching out to others. Other people have been more isolated than others. And it's now time for us to remember, okay, got to get back out and start reaching out to people who really need us.
Yes, and we all know them. And sometimes they're those quiet people that we know. It may be even on a Zoom call. You might be on a Zoom call for work or something, and that quiet person doesn't say too much. And so we need to be a voice for them. And a lot of what I talk about in my book is something called active listening. And active listening is where we give someone the opportunity to speak, not to fix anything for them, not to tell them what to do. People don't want to be fixed. And I really focus a lot on that in my book. We know that there is such a thing as sin. Sin exists in our world. But the best thing that we can do for people is to pray for them and active listening. And God will guide us if there's something that we can do to help. But I think what we really need to do is just to offering that genuine friendship and a listening ear. And as I said, there's so many people that need it. There's so many people. It might even be somebody in your own home that's feeling kind of down, having a tough year, or has gone through something, whether it be a death in the family, the loss of a job, poor relationships, separation and divorce. And that's another thing that I do with my full-time position, or I should say, my career, is that I work for a foundation, a nonprofit called the St. Raymond Nonnatus Foundation for Freedom, Family, and Faith. And we're located at nonnatus.org online. We were formed through a religious order, the Mercedarian Order. And what we do is offer that pastoral accompaniment for families in crisis. And so if anybody's, watching this right now and you know someone who could use that type of help, is just go on our website at nonnatus.org. You can set up a free pastoral consultation with one of our Mercedarian friars, because we all know that priests are busy people, and not all priests or pastors have the time to sit and listen and guide someone and offer them a little bit of spiritual direction.
And is
So
that
I
for,
just
is that
encourage
for
people.
anybody, anywhere, or because I know you're the director and you're in the Philadelphia area, is that for anybody, anywhere, or just in the Philly area?
Actually, it's for anybody, anywhere. We're a national, international organization. We get people from all over who contact us to set up their free pastoral consultation. And you can have as many of those as you like. That's what we do. That's really our main focus, is that pastoral accompaniment. And as Pope Francis has said, the church is a field hospital. And we really want to bring mercy to the world. We want to help people by offering that active listening. We're not licensed counselors. We do say that right on our website. Neither am I. I do have that master's in theology, have the background in theology. But our Mercedarian friars who you can talk to during these appointments, what they offer is the guidance of the church, that listening ear, the care. And all you need to do, you can even email me. I'll give them my email address is director.srnf@gmail.com. It is on the website there too, at nonnatus.org. And that's part of that accompaniment that we offer.
And,
So,
and,
thank you.
and there's so much more information of all the things you're doing, your ministries, and including the foundation, and they can find that on your website too, AnnDeSantis.com.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ann.